Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. I wanted to preach on here. I know I haven't been doing many videos. Some people think I stopped preaching altogether. Where does it say that you're supposed to make a video every day to post it on YouTube? You know, I'm not that obsessed with YouTube and making YouTube videos like some people think I am, like they are. And when they make a YouTube video, it's all about them, and it's all about what they believe. It's all about their lives, about somebody else. It's never about God's honest truth. I want to talk about spiritual gifts and then walking in the Spirit. In 1 Corinthians 12, starting with 4, there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are differences of ministries, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of activities, but the same God who works in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to each one for the profit of all. For one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit, to another the knowledge through the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healings by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another different kinds of tongues. So different kinds of tongues. There isn't just one kind of speaking in tongues. To another the interpretation of tongues. But one and the same Spirit works in all these, distributing to each one individually as He wills. Now, you cannot have the fruit of the Spirit without the gifts of the Spirit. You cannot have one without the other. It's like someone giving you a present for either your birthday or whatever occasion, and they give you a gift, and you open that gift, and in that gift is the fruit of what they're giving you. In Galatians actually 5, starting here with 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace. That is the first triad. Long-suffering, kindness, and goodness is another triad. Faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control is another triad. Against such there is no law. No, there is no law for the fruit of the Spirit. There is no law that says we have to have the fruit of the Spirit. It's something that the Spirit gives us when we become born again and we receive the gifts of the Holy Spirit. You cannot have the fruit of the Holy Spirit without the gifts. The gifts never died. I know I have gifts. Even some people say I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about. There's been a lot of things going on YouTube here lately. This channel that I did not make, I do not have control of that channel. So if I don't have control, it means I didn't make it. Somebody else made it. They've been saving all of my videos, even the ones I've deleted. And they're running my videos 24/7. There's been some people talking nonsense, really, when it comes right down to it, because let me ask you this question. For everyone that's been to college, okay, not talk, if you take out a Pell Grant, sometimes it depends on the college you went to and the time of in the how can I say this, when college classes were cheaper. You could get some money back that they didn't need to use. It's called an overage. And they'll send you the money back either into your checking account or send you a check. When I started college in 2007, all my college classes, almost, put it to this way, almost all my college classes were paid by Pell Grant. And at the time there was also a state grant until a new governor got into office and he done away with the state grant. So then I didn't get as much back as I did in the beginning. And a couple times, because see, at the time I was going to college, we didn't go by semesters, we went by quarters. And Pell will only give you money for 3 semesters or 3 quarters. Well, I had to go in the summer, so I had to take out a little loan to pay for the classes, and then a little extra for some odds and ends. But back when I was getting just the money from the Pell Grant, in 2008, after I received my first amateur radio license, I ordered this ham radio. It's a ham radio, handheld ham radio. This was my very first ham radio. I had a police scanner that I've had before I bought my ham radio. I had the police scanner back when I lived in Newcomerstown. And my CB base station. I've had all that stuff long before I started college. This was my first ham radio that I bought. Then, after me and Renee got together, and then she started college, she's, getting overages back as well from Pell Grant money, and also when she switched colleges to another college, the tuition was much higher at that college. So she also had to take out some loans. So what she got back that they didn't use, later on down the road, she bought me this ham radio. It's a little different ham radio because this is also not just a 2 meter, this is also a 440. There's a 2 meter and 440. Where this one here is just a 2 meter. If you don't know what the meters are, look them up. Look it up. You know, look up ham radio frequencies and look up what 2 meter is, and look up 440. Now, someone's saying that I've been going and buying police scanners. Renee bought me a base and mobile scanner, just one, with her overreach. I bought this handheld scanner because I have had handheld scanners similar to this from Radio Shack stolen from me several times. I've had 3 stolen from me. This is, I mean, I had to tape this up because this fell apart somehow. The plastic that's on the outside of this little antenna, I had to tape it up. This is the only one I have now. And yes, I know all about the app, but you have to have unlimited internet access to be able to use that app. And you can't get everything on the app. You either hear police and fire in one location, in the town that you live in. If you want to listen to another town, you have to go to that. You cannot listen to multiple frequencies like I can with this. That's why I have this, because I have police, fire, sheriff, ambulance, ham radio frequencies. I have a lot programmed into this. But with an app, you only can listen to fire and police for one location and one location only. With this, I can listen to multiple locations. Maybe, get a police scanner and then learn how to program it. Then you know what I'm talking about. So that's what you young whippersnappers think. And I don't mean whippersnappers because of the fact you think you know everything, when you really don't know nothing. All you think about is an app. An app for your cell phone or your tablet. Why don't you get a radio and listen to a radio for once in your sorry lifetime? And yeah, I also have a set of these as well. They're the FMRS and GMS general general radio frequencies and family radio frequencies. And there are certain frequencies you have to be careful of that you're allowed to talk on without a license. Other ones you have to have a license. Study it, you know what I'm talking about. Stop running your mouth on YouTube because you think you have the right of freedom of speech. You don't have the right to tear people down. You don't have the right to lie about people. You don't have the right to spread your lies. And real quick here before I want to show you something, because also you're saying that Renee's leg is rotting off. That is back when she had the cellulitis and sepsis. Sepsis. If you know what sepsis is, if you don't, look it up. But here is Renee's leg now. It is not rotting off, but that scar that she has there will always be on her leg because of having the cellulitis 4 times, and sepsis 3 times. She's taking care of herself. Her other health issues that you people like to make fun about and brag about is under control now that she's had stomach surgery. She's had surgery on her stomach to help with gas reflux disease. Here about 2 years ago. So she doesn't have to take any medication for GERD. But you know, there's always complications for everything, or side effects for everything, even surgeries. No, I'm not going to go through all that. After seeing what Renee has been going through. All because her doctors that she had, of course I had a doctor at the same office, same practice. All because the doctor she was seeing there did not want to fight the insurance company and say yes, she needed to be on the stronger medication. They didn't want to fight. So they basically took her off of the medication, put her on a lower dosage medication, all because some idiot doctor said that the medications cause more harm than good. All because of that, she had to have the surgery. Otherwise, she'd be suffering with heartburn constantly. All because the lower dosage medication doesn't work for everybody. Wake up! Stop being offended on how we are. You should be more offended about how you are acting on YouTube and how you act towards others. But no, you're not offended of anything that you're doing. You're always offended about how somebody else is living, or how somebody else has worse health problems than you, or how you think somebody else is living, and buying radios left and right when they're not. And posting stuff on Craigslist. There was a story just recently where some guy in Texas keeps posting somebody's house that they're actually trying to rent for sale on Craigslist. Just like they're doing with me, posting my stuff on Craigslist. It is harassment through the internet, through electronic devices. But yeah, the problem is we don't know who you are. I know some people out there that probably knows who you are. And if they go after them and make them talk, then maybe maybe, just maybe, they might go after the right person once and for all. You have to get to the person that knows somebody first. But they're not even willing to do that, seems like, anymore. I'm talking to the authorities right now. Wake up. Go after the people I know and make them talk. I think I've said enough already. God bless you. Have a blessed day.